Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my buddy Jack with us, and he's from Subconscious. Jack, good afternoon. Welcome to the
Good
show.
afternoon. Well, thanks for having me. It's so great
Of
to be here.
course, I appreciate it. Hey, so before we talk about Subconscious, what should I know about Jack?
Well, Jack is a second year student at Northeastern from Long Island, New York. I'm here in Boston. This snowstorm we're currently in is horrible. Don't get much of this in Long Island. I'm a computer science and business combined major with more of an interest in the business side of things. I rock climb often in my free time. I work out. I love movies, going to the movies, and video games. Just everything you'd expect of a CS major.
Jack, I find it interesting when you just mentioned your CS major along with business. That's a unique skill set,
Mhm,
as in I like that combination.
mhm,
Because, like you said, you need to have both. If you have the tech skills, you still need to be able to explain it to someone like me,
mhm.
which brings us to Subconscious. So, why did you join this company? What did you see there?
Well, at Subconscious, where I'm working directly in the intersection between my two majors. I'm doing sales for this tech company, and you need the knowledge of what's actually going on behind just the front end to be able to sell this product. And I feel like I used to work at the rock wall I climb at, and I was doing a lot of customer facing sales work there, and I really loved it. Loved talking to customers and actually bringing business to a company. And I feel like that is something that this company provided for me that I didn't really see. I'm on co-op, which means we were able to get this job through our school. And this was the most startup-y
Mhm.
like business I saw there. And I really knew that if I joined here, I would be making a difference in the company, which is something that's really important to me.
So, tell us a little bit about Subconscious in a way that we can understand.
Yeah, I'll try to break it down simply. So, do you know what an agent is?
Yeah,
And yeah, so do you know what an agent workflow is?
a little bit, but explain that then. Let's start
Right.
there.
Okay, so an agent is just an AI chatbot that could do things for you and use tools. A workflow is like it's like an agent's long task. It has to do multiple things. And usually, with all the other systems out there, you'd have to manually orchestrate. First, start here, do this, do this, do this. If this happens, do this, etc. And sometimes those would go into like 70, 80 line step processes, and it just became really hard to manage, and it requires a lot of technical knowledge with having to like hard code the state and keep track of a lot of things. Whereas with Subconscious, we've simplified that a lot. You don't have to orchestrate anything beforehand. We've been able to train our model to create that entire workflow
Wow.
right when you hit run. You give it a prompt, you give it some tools to use, it handles every other aspect of the process. And we're the first, we're built on MIT research, that we're the first real implementation, commercialization of that MIT research.
Jack, this really seems like a major time saver for companies.
Hmm. Right. We agreed that it would save a lot of time and it would save a lot of onboarding for these more technical alternatives. And our real main bottleneck right now is just getting the word out there. I feel like if people knew about this, everyone would be using it.
Are there certain industries it's designed for, or can pretty much any company use it?
We're trying to keep this as horizontal as possible because we really want this to be the next thing that's powering everything. We've considered a lot of verticals that we could pursue, like specifically things with super not straightforward ways to get to your answer. Like for example, research. There's no one way to do research. There's so many different things, and if you find something, you'd go pursue it, and that's what's like Subconscious would excel at. A messy way to get to a goal, but it figures it out for you, so you don't have to do any of that messy thinking.
So, Jack, crystal ball time, my friend. 3 to 5 years from now, where do you see Subconscious?
I really see Subconscious being able to power a lot of the world. Right now, we're talking to a couple big companies, just manually to get the word out there, help them with projects. But in the end, we really want to be there. There are systems. I don't know if you've heard of something like LangChain or Crew AI, where these other agent workflows with the manual building of the tasks that are out there, and they power a lot of the world right now. We want to kind of be there as well. and be like we're able to be used by anyone. You don't need technical skills, which I believe is something that would stop a lot of people from building workflows. And this is something that would also convince non-technical people to
Mhm.
start thinking about automating their workflows, which is something we really are excited about.
Jack, that makes perfect sense. What's the best way for people to reach out to you if they want to learn more, my friend?
Reach out to me. Shoot me a message on LinkedIn, on Jack Senders, or my email at senders@subconscious.dev.
Awesome. Jack, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Absolutely. Thanks for staying with me. It's been great talking to you.
Great talking to you.